What is up, my beautiful sugar peeps? What is up? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what up? My name is Sugar. I wanted to bring you guys something a little different. So I have this beautiful set right here that we're gonna finish up. Look how beautiful.
And so this was a collab with Nails by Nelly. If you haven't seen that live, go check it out on her channel. She's amazing. She's my bestie, as you guys know. And if you don't know, now you do. And I figured I would make a video out, attempt 3D flowers, and also bling the rest of the nails out. So this is what her nails look like. And then I'm going to try to do something similar, but a little bit different, of course, as you guys know. So with that being said, I'm going to get into the products I'm going to be using. So let's freaking do this. Yeah. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your freaking day to literally sit with me, watch my videos, comment, share, watch my lives, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it so much, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you so freaking much.
Let's do this, shall we? Yay!
We decided to do the like gold and like diamond look, okay? But y'all know me, I gotta put color in it, okay? So we will be using the LGN Lisette Gel Nails Bling It box. This is the diamond. We also have the Bling It gel, my favorite gel in the absolute world. I have my flashy light. We have the butterflies. So as you can see on Nelly's nail, she did a nail with a bunch of butterflies. So we're gonna do that on this nail. Now I've also pulled this guy here. Isn't it just beautiful? I pulled this guy. And I pulled this guy. Now this guy is what we're going to be using. We're going to do 3D flowers around our butterfly. I don't know how this is going to look, you guys. I have not done like, I think I've done solid like 3D flowers like maybe once or twice. Of course, we have all of our embellishments that we're going to be using on top, plus some other colors here that really went well with the colors. And they do glow, so I will show you the glow at the end. Size 4 pan brush. Also, and then the Young Nails monomer. And I'm using my white fairy dust that I made from Miss Acrylics. And this is a purple that I'm going to try to etch on to give it like a faded colored look. Because anyway, that's what we're going to try. This is what Nelly made me. So Nelly made me this color, so I am going to attempt to use that color on top of the flowers just to give it like a cool little transitional look. So I also have my picker tool here from Two Guys. So I'm going to add the butterfly here in the middle of my pointer finger with the 3 faded ombre, and then we'll just kind of wing it, guys. I just have a little bit of something in my head. I'm not really quite sure exactly what yet. I mean, I have a little bit, but you know, this is a Preciosa, Swarovski, whatever butterfly, and I thought this was perfect for the colors that we were using. So I'm going to set it right here in between that transition of the glitter colors. And I'm going to try to put as much as I can.
This liner brush is just a stupid one.
I just want it to sit down inside of that. You could also use a solid gel for this too. So I'm going to hopefully try to... Yep. That's the butterfly. And then we'll have to make sure we clean them off at the end. Alright, so what I like to do is push it down in there. And then you want to make sure you have enough on each side so you know that it's pretty much even. So from both angles it looks even, you know?
I didn't know what I did with all. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cure that on there. Make sure she's secured a fair amount.
So that can potentially get stuck in your hair. I don't know, we'll try this guy and see what happens. This is pretty much usually the guy I use. Just so I can get in around this outside. And I just make sure I got a ball on the end of it. If it goes in and out, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just filling that in the best that I can without trying to get it on the actual diamond itself. Alright, I'm going to fully cure that. It's taking a little bit, but with this one, what I wanted to do was add just a little, we're going to add like these little rings and put some, we're going to do some silver, and then we're also going to do some of these pinky colors that kind of match and maybe mix them up a little bit. Of our gel. And I prefer to do this before I do the flowers, guys. So I want to put one like here in the middle.
Praying to God that this bling placement turns out.
So I am going to use one here, and because these are so small, we're going to add a super tiny silver. Wow. We're going to cure that real quick. Make sure it's not towards anything of yours. So I'm going to take this bigger one, smash it in there, and then this one, I'm actually going to use this purple. So that way we have kind of a different type of color. Just because it's a little bit bigger of an area. And then we'll go from there. So, and then I kind of just want to do smaller ones kind of going down the rest of my nail.
If you can get good at holding both things in your hand, it's going to be great. Oh, it's going to look cool, guys. You guys know I like to do, like, when I do stuff. I don't know why, it's always been that way, but I didn't know why, it's just how it is.
You want them to be fairly even, I guess. I don't think I've done an actual bling video, so I'm excited to literally do this.
Ooh, pretty.
Since this one's a bigger one, why not just try this one and see how we like it. It's all about being creative, you guys. There's no like wrong or right way at all. Literally. So just take your time with it, and I think this is really going to give it like that edge that I'm kind of looking for. It's kind of giving it like a star effect. Excuse me. Oh, that looks really cool. I actually like it. So let's see what this side profile looks like. It's almost like a nautical star, which is kind of cool. Alright, so that one's too big, so I wonder if I use one of these. Shit, that one's too big too. Well... I didn't lock that one. Alright, so let's see what our actual beads are gonna look like. Cool. I think it would have looked even better if we were able to do a full thing with that, but hey, it's something, right? It's something, y'all. So it's okay if you don't really like, you know what I mean, certain things. Just kind of go with the flow and see where it takes you, you know? Just to spruce it up a little bit. For this one, I'm going to do a tiny butterfly. I don't know if I should do gold or if I should just do the purple one. So I thought it would be cool to start one of the butterflies here at the top, because it's like it's coming out of it. Now these ones will get stuck in your hair, so if you are going to use these butterflies, make sure you secure them in big time. Ooh, I'm excited. So this one we're going to add little butterflies going down. It's almost like a river of butterflies is how I see it in my head. So we're going to use all the different little ones, big ones, you know, medium-sized ones. So we're gonna just take them and put them on the outside portion here, and I'm gonna make sure I do have a good fair amount so they stick well down into that gel. And I'm gonna go like forward and sideways, I guess, so that way they're still visible. See how it's on its side here? I don't know if you guys can see that. But when they're on the side like this, it's easier for them to be seen, I guess. But you don't exactly have to do that either. You can completely take it sideways to go around the bevel, if you would like. And you don't have to cure these right away, but I find curing them right when you're doing it, oh my god, how freaking cute does that look, y'all? And so I'm just going to go down the entire nail. put color there. Why not? Hope that, you know, this is something different, so I hope that you guys like this and you guys learn a little bit of something, or you just, you know, do some bling placement with me. And you guys know me, I'm freaking chaotic as hell when I have shit on my desk, so there's stuff everywhere. I don't do this like super like whatever. You guys know me, I just kind of go with it. So I am not a professional. All right, so we need one here, and I don't want to get it too close to the big butterfly. So, and this is a big butterfly, so we're going to start with the smaller one again. This time we're going to go with the swoopy doop. Oh my gosh. I freaking love that, you guys. I had no idea how this was going to turn out either. So what I'm going to do is to really hone in on this set, we're going to add a few tiny gems to these. And so because this is a purple nail, I think I'm going to do the purple colors. So we're going to add a gem here. I'm going to add one here, and then we're going to add one right here, and I'm going to use the opposite color to help it stand out. Wow, now we got two of them stuck together. So we're going to take this guy and push it right up against that butterfly. And when you do this, it really brings out your nail set, you guys. And then I'm going to take a small silver one and we're going to put that in the center. And you want to make sure they actually like fit inside there. But now that I'm looking at it, I wanted to incorporate the colors of this onto this nail, so we had a little bit more dynamic color. I think the silver doesn't allow it to stand out very much.
Oh, please.
Alright, so yes, the purple is much better. So I think what I'm going to do is just add it just like that. And then that way we have them on everything. And it'll just be what it is. Alright guys, so we're halfway done. So what I am going to do is, what I like to do is take my caviar beads and go along these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to tell you a little story while I am doing that. Alrighty, so we're going to hop into a voiceover. Okay, well, I went to the gas station. I walk in, this girl knows that I do nails. I just walk in and she sees my hand. She just like zones in on my hand, and I just look at her face and I'm like, don't you do it. Don't you freaking do it. Nope. Nope. Because, you know, everybody always gotta ask, how do you wipe your butt with those? And I'm just like, oh my Atlanta, Georgia, like, seriously? So it was just funny. It made my day. And because I was just like, you know, and she was like, how do you function with them nails? And I'm like, because I only got one hand done, because I'm a YouTuber, that's what we do, right? And she just started cracking up laughing. She was like, well, they are freaking beautiful. It just made my day. I just had to show you guys. Freaking cracks me up. I learned my placement from Nelly, you guys. I truly learned my placement from Nelly, and I just kind of added my own little thing here and there. So you guys, don't ever feel like you can't do it. If you see somebody else doing it a certain way, try it. Try anything. You look at me, I have shit everywhere. So just know that you can absolutely do it, and there's not a wrong way or a right way or anything like that. Scratch that, take it out, release that freaking mad limited belief energy, and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna conquer this. And if I don't like it by the time I get done, what's cool is, don't cure it right away. Look at it first, and then if you don't like it, then you're able to like take it off and redo it and try something else. This one's going to be our main one that's going to have the flower here, and then we're going to take it outward, right? So we're going to leave this one for last. Before our thumb, I was kind of thinking, I wasn't sure, I just wanted to do something in the middle, because I wanted to use these beautiful pieces here. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to go right in between these butterflies, because it's actually, the corner of it's going to sit right down here. I don't want too much. I feel like I have a crap ton on here, but I do want it to sit down in the nail, if that makes sense. So let's hope that's not too much, guys.
Sometimes I hate these little... Really?
Alright, so this guy is going to go right in the center here. If you guys think... I think it looks super, super duper cute right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that. That way it doesn't go anywhere. Here's the thing. I don't know what else to do on this. I want to do something cool, but then again, I don't exactly know what to do. Because this is so pretty. And I thought of just doing like a side. The whole time, I have been messing with my thumb. It was not recording. Oh, I'm so annoyed right now. Yo, oh my god. Oh my god. Why? You know, you reach up, you think, you're like, all right, it looks like it's on. Like, I can't tell because there's like, I have like this case over my phone, so I can't really tell. But I thought that because it, like, it's red, right? So the red goes away, and that's how I know. Well, I thought, but apparently I'm blind, y'all.
So this is what we have. All I'm gonna do is add my thingies around our little whatchamacallits. And this is done. Dunski.
Alright, one more, we done. This definitely put me out of my element, you guys. Not really out of my element, but enough, you know? But I'm trying to venture out on like what different things that I typically normally wouldn't do. But Nelly, I couldn't do my bling because when we were live Saturday, my kidney started hurting, and so I wanted to make it up to Nelly. Well, that fell right in there. Okay. I wanted to make it up to Nelly by finishing the set. And I sure hope that I make her proud, y'all.
The thumb is done. Woohoo!
I tried to make this look like a leaf, you guys. So hopefully it does. Do like a cluster of butterflies. Now you definitely want to make sure your proportions are right on your nail, you guys, for when you're adding your gems, you know what I mean? You definitely don't want it to be super disproportionate, I guess. So it's like 2 butterflies on the side.
God, I hope this isn't boring.
I wonder what this would look like.
Ah! Well.
This is what she's looking like. So this is how she came out. I think she looks pretty cool.
Freaking love them, honestly. Already, and I haven't even done shit to them. But, alright, so let's get into the 3D, shall we?
Up next, we're doing the 3D flower. Okay, so look what happened. Yeah, she fell off. So, what I'm going to do is, because I'm already taking these off anyway, we're just going to use one of these guys and stick her back on. And I think I got these ones from the dollar store, if I'm not mistaken. But we're just going to put this guy on. Well, it's a little crooked, but you know what? It's on. Alrighty. No big deal. We're just gonna pull this bad boy off and stick her back on. Just be careful. If you are doing this and you have bling on, just make sure you're not pushing too hard down on your bling. So that way it doesn't pop off or anything. Ta-da! Alright, that was fast. Alrighty, so we have our Pana 3D Kolinsky number 4 brush. This beautiful, just shimmer white. So beautiful, guys. Most of the time, you guys, you want to add, I guess, acetone into your monomer to allow it to dry a little bit faster so you're not waiting so long. However, I don't have acetone because I don't use acetone because it breaks me out. So we are not going to do that. We're just going to wing it, guys. Make sure it's clean and to a point. So I was thinking about doing a kind of one that looks like my brush point end here. Okay. I'm nervous. Alright, so I'm gonna... And what I found myself doing was taking my brush and literally bending it into the bottom of my thing. I don't need to do that, guys. Literally, all you gotta do is just dip it into the monomer. It doesn't even have to hit the bottom. God, I'm not good at this. Well, we're doing it, guys. We're just flowing with it. So I'm gonna dip, pat, turn my brush, go at a 45-degree angle, and just dip that in there. Woo! I'm going to take a little bit of that monomer out because I don't have acetone in it, so that way it doesn't take, and I'm going to let it kind of polymerize on the brush before I add it to the nail, and then that way it doesn't take forever. So I'm going to place it a little bit above it, and I'm going to let it off. I'm going to add what monomer I have left in my brush, and then 45-degree angle, and I'm going to take this bottom, and then I'm going to push and slide out. And you want to make sure you're not using too much pressure, guys, because that's my problem, is I end up using too much pressure, and then I'm like stuck, right? So I'm just going to... Oh, lucky! So I'm going to push this guy out a little bit more. Oh my god. Not as long as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay, right? It's okay. So I'm going to take and just create a little line. Just to give it a little bit more, like, dimension now. You guys! Okay. I'm actually, like, okay with that, you know?
Okay, look at that, you guys. Holy shnikey. Okay.
So once again, I'm going to dip. I'm not even going to touch the bottom here, right? I'm just going to make sure my brush is saturated. Pat on this side, and make sure I'm picking up with the other side that I didn't pat it on, I guess. So, 45-degree angle. Ooh, that one might be bigger. Hold on. Dip. Doot. Okay, I think that might be the same. I'm gonna let it polymerize a little bit. Technically, you'd be able to see it, you know. It's so small, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm just kind of going with it. It's wet. But once it's wet, then you can lay it down. So, I'm just gonna take it and do that. Take a little bit of that monomer. And I'm just adding that monomer to it. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. Oh, I'm excited, guys. Alright, so same thing again. And we're gonna go from the edge. And we're gonna pull that out. And then close it up. And I kind of pushed too far in so you can see the inside of that, but that is okay. Look at you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just going to leave that one there because I do not want to hurt it. I don't want to mess it up because that's one thing I do is I will just be like, oh, I got to keep messing with it. I got to keep messing with it. And I don't want to do that. I know it's not long and big like you see most of them, but hey, it's okay. It's okay as long as we're doing it right. And then each time you do it, you get better, right? So I'm freaking excited. I haven't been this excited in a long time. Not like to physically try to do this, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. So hopefully you guys can do this along with me, and I know I'm not very good at explaining things, but hopefully I'm explaining it enough to where you guys can follow along. And if you guys would like more videos like this, please let me know because it helps a lot. Okay, so, and I learned the majority of this from now. Okay. Alright, we're going to let her polymerize, so I'm just going to go for it. We're going to do one on each side, why not? We're going to be adding purple to it anyway, so. Oh man, that might be too big. I'm going to let it sit there a minute. And I kind of want to do a leaf, right? So I'm going to take this guy. And I'm going to draw some lines. I've not done this, so Okay. Not bad. We got our little leaf guy. Not bad, not bad.
That's what she looks like. Not bad, right?
You definitely don't want to go in too fast because you don't want to lose that 3D effect within your leaf, because if you do it too fast, it kind of comes back together and forms together because it's not set up yet. So that's kind of what happened with that leaf, but it's okay.
Well, if it's best to have something to set your hand on, it probably is, guys, but what are you gonna do, right?
I'm going to dip. Let that out. Okay. So hopefully y'all can see. We're gonna let that polymerize a little bit more here. Keep it as round as you want. You don't want it to form to the outsides. I'm cutting it because it's too much. And then I'm just going to bring it together. And then we'll make our lines. This is where you really got to put that pressure in there, and if you don't want to use your brush, you can use like an X-Acto knife. Okay, a little bit more depth in this one, and it kind of comes down a little more, but hey, we did it. I did a bigger leaf than I did the petals, but what are you going to do, right? I'm going to do one this way. I'm going to take some of that monomer out of my brush. We're going to let that set up. I have to do it one by one. You guys can set this and then go to the next one. I'm just scared I'm going to hurt it, you know? So I will sit and do this. Just like that. And I'm going to do a little bit smaller one going this way. So let's take some of that monomer out. I wish I would have had that thicker one when I was doing that one, but what are you going to do? I'm going to set this guy here. And I'm just using the tip of my brush too. That's good, but you know what? It's okay. So we're going to do this one right here. So they're a little bit different, but it's okay. You kind of get better the more that you do, right? So it's okay. It's okay. Okay. At least they're all kind of falling, you know, in the same direction, but it's all right. All right. Now we're gonna do the top one. We're gonna take some of that out of my brush. We're gonna let it polymerize. This one's gonna go that way. I'm gonna place that one here. Take a little bit of that monomer out of my brush. But I still want my brush to a point. So basically I need to get used to picking up more product per se, if that makes sense, you know? So this time we're gonna go this way with it. So we're gonna take and pull it. That's what I meant to do, but you kind of want it to go into each other to where it looks like it's naturally formed that way. And, you know, once again, I didn't pick up enough product. That's on me. So I just need to get used to picking up product. You can definitely see the difference between these two here and these two here, but it's okay. So I just want it to be round. So we'll put this guy here. I'll probably stick something in the center of that, just because. It's round enough. Now I don't want this one to be too big, because I kind of still want them to be in the same position, I guess. We tried. It's not that bad though. I mean, you can always go over it with another petal if you want to as well, to kind of overlap this petal if you so choose to. But I mean, it's not bad. And then I figured we could put a little like ring right here, and it'll kind of, you know what I mean? Technically you want to do that first, but you know, I just wanted to do it and see if I could do it. So you definitely want to make sure you get your proportions right, if that makes sense. So I knew I was going to have more room here because of where I put this leaf, and so it caused me not to have enough room here, which I could have brought it up more here. However, I didn't have enough product, right? So I'm not getting enough product on my brush, so I'm not actually picking up enough. So that's what I need to work on. So just kind of work on that, and the more you do it, the better you'll get, you know what I mean? So alright guys, so I found these two of mine, and I tried it, and you can kind of see the color difference. I don't know if you guys can actually see the color difference here, but yeah, it's not that much color. It's not super duper bright or anything like that, but it's okay. See what kind of two-tone color we can get from that, you know? Alright, well, that's what we got, ladies and gents. Not bad for my first time. Not too bad. Alrighty, this is what they're looking like so far, guys. So I pulled the butterflies, I pulled these guys, and then some of these for the color to kind of match and blend in. And then I also pulled this one for the smaller, like, diamond colors. And I'm going to make sure that I have a good fair amount up at the top and in this little, like, corner area. And I don't know if I want to do a small, yeah, I should do a smaller butterfly so it fits down inside the... Aw, look, guys. So I think another, we can add like a little something up here. This is gonna be really cool, you guys. I think it's gonna be cool. Now that it's dried, you can actually see the color, so that's, I'm actually kind of proud of myself.
Excuse me.
It didn't go like how I thought. However, it still looks really nice, I think. I love these like pinkish purple ones, fuchsia ones. I just think they're just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Y'all, are you freaking ready for this? Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Are you? Let's see. Alright, this is what she looks like. Look at that mauve reflect, you guys. Look at my freaking cover color. I don't care who you are, but my cover color is the bomb. And if anybody has it, yeah. That was me, baby. But looky, I love that, what it looks like in the freaking actual flash, you know? Oh my gosh. Nellie's color that she made was absolutely beautiful and stunning, but look at that flash, y'all. Like, do you see that flash right now? That nude is the shit. Woohoo! Alright, let's do this glow, shall we? Oh my god, look at it. I love her. Ooh. I haven't even put it in the lamp yet. This is just from being underneath my phone, but looky. I love it. Look at that. O-M motherfucking. Look at these babies. Yes. And on this one here, I just wanted a little bit just in the background, you know, because it's the clear nail. And it's just like a light dusting, like a foggy look, right? Love it. And I know this is a palette, but look at it. It's so pretty. And this is what this one looks like. I mean, I freaking love this set, y'all.
Isn't she just gorgeous, darling? Just gorgeous. So, yeah.
Thanks for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. You know? Thanks for joining me. Alright, that's it. I love you guys. I'll see you on the flip side. Make sure you subscribe if you are not new. But anyway, turn on your post notifications, and I'll catch you in another video.